Hello everyone, my name is Solomon SK for Coffee and RPGs, where we cover the latest news, trends, and updates for the RPG gaming genre, including MMOs, survival, JRPGs, online, and the like. If you're sick and tired of the subscribe button constantly saying that it's one shot every time it gets put down, go ahead and smack it along with the bell notification icon right next to it to let it know that no, it's not one shot and it's not worth throwing the game for both of you to die. You guys know that I had to make a dedicated video just for this because I'm a huge mecha fan, been fan of games such as Mech Warrior and Armored Core, watching the Gundam series and Heavy Gear and all that kind of stuff. And it says here in this article from Gematsu.com that Relayer launches simultaneously worldwide in 2021. First trailer details and screenshots has been released. Now, this game by Karakoa Games is being described as a new age space opera strategy RPG, and I got the trailer playing above me as always, and a lot of the mechs that you see in there do resemble the mechs that you actually see from Gundam, in my opinion, and that's not necessarily a bad thing in my book. Now, to be completely truthful, I'm a little less enthusiastic about it being a strategy RPG. I prefer mech games or just games in general that give you the freedom and mobility of other mech games out there, such as Armored Core and Mech Warrior, where you're just free to roam around and do whatever it is that you wanted to do. But I'll still take it. I still love the aesthetics of this game. I still love the way it looks and feels. Classic JRPG style, and yeah, I could never get sick of these type of games. And yeah, it will launch both physically and digitally for the PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 simultaneously, like I said in the title before, in North America, Europe, Japan, and Asia in 2021. Now, to kind of give you some of the backstory and what the game is about, the year is 2049 and mankind finally meets an intelligent life called the Relayers, and they also simultaneously discover an ancient alien civilization, and they have these people called the Starchildren, which are humans with unique powers and abilities. But the game takes place a few years after that, in the year 2051. And wouldn't you know it, these relayers that the humans interacted with are hell-bent on just wiping out life in the entire Milky Way galaxy or the universe itself. I mean, after reading this, it kind of seems like the Reapers from Mass Effect, more or less. Now, as I said earlier, this is a turn-based strategy RPG where each different unit plays its own specific role in combat. There are 4 different types of stellar gear, and stellar gear is the name of the mechs that these Starchildren uses. There's an assault, sniper, tank, and scout mechs, or stellar gear rather, and obviously they're all going to play differently depending on what you need it to do. Kind of like, again, most RPGs or MMOs where they have the tank, healer, and DPS. For example, players can employ various combat strategies such as using hate, quote-unquote hate, to draw the enemy's attention, and that's obviously an aggro skill that the assault mech or assault stellar gear would use in order for it to have all the attacks come towards that particular mech rather than attacking other healer or DPS mechs out there. Now, moving on, it does say overcome challenges by customizing your character's occupation. Each character can be assigned to one of 20 unique job types and over 20 general purpose jobs in game. And to be completely honest, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it does seem like it's more akin to, say, if you're playing a fantasy RPG and you're allowed to be a weaponsmith or make leather armor, or maybe you're into cooking or jewelry and trinkets and stuff like that. And so that's what I would assume they mean by job types. I mean, this is an RPG after all. There's also side quests along with the main scenario or the campaign of the RPG too. And yeah, it's your typical RPG, and doesn't seem like it's really anything that's going to set the bar really high or set a new bar for the RPG genre in general. But again, because the old golden age of mechs is just such a long, I want to say relatively distant past, where in the early 2000s it was all about mechs, especially if you're into JRPGs or Japanese manga or anime and stuff like that. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of us mech fans out there, and yeah, it just isn't as popular as it once was, unfortunately. So in any event, I'm really excited about new mech games being released, especially if the mechs look very similar to the ones that you see in Gundam. Now, they just released a new trailer for this game called Starchildren, and I would normally do a reaction video right after me explaining what the game is about, but if you didn't know, or maybe you're not a content creator, typically Japanese companies are kind of notorious for copyright claiming videos, even if it is just a trailer. Now, there are a few exceptions, like for example, I was able to play the trailer for Blue Protocol, even full screen, and didn't have any problems with that. But with this, I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna caution on the side that they might, you know, copyright claim it and stuff like that. And so unfortunately, I'm not going to do a reaction video, although I would love to. Those type of videos tend to bring in a lot of views and subscribers, something that I could definitely use on my channel right now. But you might be wondering, well, you had the trailer playing above you this entire time. Wouldn't your video still be claimed? And the answer to that is no, actually. The video on top is actually small enough where it doesn't actually get picked up by the, I don't know, copyright bots or something like that. But there you have it. Let me know down in the comment section below if you're interested in this game at all, and if so, what are some of the things that you look forward to the most about Relayered? Because for me, again, like I said earlier, I'm a huge mecha fan, and just that alone makes me really want to play this game. And yes, I am trying on new attire for my videos. Long story short, I always wanted to dress up 1950s post-World War II Americana. There's something about the style, there's something about deco art and like the noir films and stuff like that that really just resonates with me for some reason, even though I don't know anything about the 50s because I never lived through it or anything like that. But yeah, there's something about the music, the culture, the style, the way everything looks and feels that just really makes me super interested in that time period. And I always wanted to dress up like they did back in the 50s, and so I thought, hey, if I can't do it in real life, might as well just do it on my videos and have fun with that. And so that's why got this set up right here with the fedora, you know, not to kind of look like a douchebag, but I hope everything else kind of fits with it without me looking like a, you know, yeah, that. But anyways, everyone, let me know what you think of this new style and even some of the style of my videos. I'm doing a lot less of those news videos that I used to do. I'm putting those as 60-minute or 60-second shorts these days, and yeah, just trying out different things here and there to see where I could take this channel. So those of you who actually subscribed already and comment on the videos and like, I really do appreciate your support. I wouldn't have gotten this far without you guys, and so I really do appreciate it. But anyways, I won't talk your ear off. I'll finally let you guys go. Hope you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you guys next time. Cheers again, everyone.